Procter & Good's hateful and despicable views were not only part of their own daily vernacular, but were woven throughout the fabric of their organization's culture and everyday conversation. I am not reading much of what is on this page. The first text message that's illuminated is Procter texting Good, who is a Canton sergeant, quote, "Actually, take your time. I saw that Slur, a black individual, was involved, so I wouldn't rush. If you're working, let them die." What the absolute fuck? That's the first message they share, telling him not to respond to a vehicle collision based on somebody's race. Listen to this descriptor. My new VP is a giant malignant SP. He put that in there, SP. I pray to the heavens that some up insect from the Amazon crawls up her vagina, hatches eggs, and then the litter kills her by eating her from the inside out. We get into someone else's balloon knot, because this is a Procter text referring to his then girlfriend's rear. Quote, "I can't even get near that thing. I make every effort possible. I wait till she's asleep and I try to get at it. Sir, consent is a thing. I try every effort possible. I try to get her hammered. I can't get anywhere near it. Sir." It continues with him decrying that Canton High School has more black students than it did when he was there in offensive and horrific ways. The plaintiffs found a wide variety of slurs. The last selection they include at the bottom here really just puts a bow on what Procter's thinking and where his head's at. They discussed sharing private nude pictures of women. What? And intentionally ejaculating on women while they slept. Back to the consent conversation. I have a hard time believing that consent is involved. They go on to say, there were then and are now completely and unquestionably unfit to hold positions of authority within MSP and CPD, much less play important roles, or in Ms. Reed's case, the primary role. Oh yes, because the case officer. And they go on saying, despite that, CPD had received, reviewed, verified, and analyzed these same messages nearly a year ago, Sergeant can remain employed with full rank as a sworn police officer by the CPD until 2 days ago. They go on to say, among other failures, MSP and CPD's delegation of power and authority to those as biased, corrupt, and bigoted as Procter & Good led to Ms. Reed being wrongly accused of homicide for 3.5 years and subjected to suspicion, to arrest, 2 prosecutions and public trials, and public condemnation. Indeed, with the exercise of ordinary care, both MSP and CPD would have known that Procter, Good, and others were unfit for service from the beginning. Procter himself acknowledged this fact in 2017 after 4 years on the job, telling his friends, quote, "No idea how I passed the background. Same."